spread, which means that the first position of the spread has to do with the overall environment of the month, tone-wise, emotionally, physically, intellectually.
The second card is a card of challenges, things that you will face. Third card, the card of the unexpected.
I love that.
Forewarned is forearmed.
Forewarned is, that's our motto here.
Yes, it is.
Forewarned is forearmed.
Fourth
Better
card.
to know what's going to happen so you can prepare for it.
That's right. And then we have the outcome card.
Yes.
Ta-da!
Oh, we need to know how to all fit together.
Right.
What all the cards really, as an assembly, mean. And also takes you into the next month. And what is the energy that flows into the next month. So that's how it works.
So are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, here we go. Ava draws the first card. Go,
These are
Taurus, go.
pre-shuffled, as you could see.
Yay.
Let's see. I can hardly. Oh, my God.
All right, and so in the position of environment, or the card that colors the entire month of July for you, Taurus, we have a very emotional man, the King of Cups inverted.
Yes. So you're going to be encountering, you know, the King of Cups is a very good person. He tends to come from his heart. He's emotional, he's loving, he's kind, he's creative.
And he's also grounded.
And he's grounded.
Which this king is not.
This king is not.
This is the overly emotional, dramatic king. And how does that come out in the male persona?
Well, it comes in the male persona, it's a manipulation of others through their emotions. So, using your attachment, the obvious attachment that you feel that people have to you, against them. And so, maybe there's somebody in your midst that will be reflecting this negative quality of the King of Cups.
He's a creative king, but he's creative in the way he creates attachment.
Yes.
Yes, which is usually the negative.
Yes, so something to do. Last month, you brought your creative project to a conclusion, to a sort of a place where it had bloomed completely, and you were proud of your achievement. So it seems that all that networking may have brought into your midst someone who is not as interested in your welfare as much as he's interested in his own.
Yeah, very much so. Because this is a creative king.
It's a creative king.
So if you're in the arts of any way, if that was what last month was about,
that's it.
This would be a natural sort of draw. You would magnetize this type of person.
You would.
Yeah.
And in the arts, if it's if you're trying to go commercial, you're going to find these individuals populate that world.
Right. Yeah.
They're in it for gain, and they're not always in it to help you. So perhaps you've encountered or will encounter someone who doesn't have your best interest at heart, but who will hypnotize you, lure you.
Right. Well, we always say the devil is the sex, drugs, rock and roll, and food card. I always see this sort of as a minor arcana devil.
That's right.
He's like the sex, drugs, rock and roll, and food king, which means that he's sort of self-medicating.
He's self-medicating.
Yeah.
Right.
So he would be like any water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer.
But an inverted one.
But an inverted one. And we always say the shadow side of the water signs is addiction.
Yes. That's probably be like an Aleister Crowley.
Yes. Yeah. Ooh, that's really dark though. That's you took
that
it from like shadow to black right there.
That's true.
It doesn't have to be like we have degrees all the way along the line.
Yes.
So it doesn't. You don't have to go all the way to like boom, nastiness.
Brought it in mind. I just brought to mind that. So stay away, or at least be cautious. Maybe it's also somebody whom you need, whom you want to protect, whom you want to save.
Could be.
People, because Taurians are always, they're stable people.
Right.
And their stability, they see people around them who aren't so stable.
Yeah. Well, this is gonna like confound our Taurians. This king.
Yes.
You'll be like, huh?
How?
Second card.
Second card in the position of the challenge for the month of July for you, Taurus, is... Oh, look.
Not again.
Yes, again.
Oh boy, you guys keep getting this card.
Yes.
And in this position too.
Yes,
it's the Lovers, the Major Arcana Lovers card in the upright, in the position of challenges.
Yes. So,
okay. Well, these cards do tell a tale, don't they?
Don't they? So, okay.
Here we go, Taurus girl. I think what this means, and of course I want to see the other cards, but it kind of ties in to what we were looking at last month. There was some type of disruption that happened for Taurus a couple of months back.
A couple of months back.
And you've
completely
been sort of
disrupted your life.
Yeah, you've been sort of attracting folks into your life because we've had a lot of queens. In the past we had queens, and now we have this king, this inverted king. So you're out there mixing it up. Let's just put it that way. And in between, there's this whole challenge, which is, when am I going to make some sort of love connection? That's kind of what I see here. I don't know. I mean, it's kind of like we're looking for like our soulmate.
So many of you are looking for your twin flame.
Yeah.
Really.
Twin flame, right.
Twin flame. And so maybe the challenge is to maybe you found, maybe he's the King of Cups inverted. Maybe. Or someone, if you're in a relationship already, then it would be the person that you're with. The challenge is to balance that relationship. So, in other words, to come to a point in the relationship where you feel that it's equal, that both you and he are equally contributing to each other's edification, knowledge. That's what relationships, they're mirrors of one another.
Right, yeah.
So you're mirroring them and they're mirroring you. And what you see mirrored in them, maybe you don't like what you see. Well, you wouldn't be with them if that wasn't an important part of your evolution. All relationships are about seeing the other as a mirror. And so when you see bad things in another person, your significant other, well, it's to mirror that within yourself. So,
that's interesting. So maybe you're mirroring your more emotional, like shadow
self
issues that you really don't pay attention to in your waking life.
Right.
Could be. The challenge is also to dive in to this type of relationship.
It could be.
Just dive in head first, maybe, because this is a roller coaster ride. Because in the background we have a volcano.
Yes.
And I don't think it could become more like, the eruption.
The eruptions.
And it's very phallic, obviously. But we also have sort of this blessing going on at the same time. So there are all this dichotomy of emotions that go on. And it isn't like a solid sort of, stable Taurian thing.
Yeah. But on another level yet, because these cards, as we say, are little books.
Yes, they are.
On another level yet, it's the anima and the animus.
Yes, it is.
So what that means is that which way, you have a choice. The choice is to express yourself in the external world, the animus, that is to just go out and do. And the anima is about staying within, not exactly going full force out into the world, but staying within yourself and being true to who you are. So this is the choice.
Right.
And it's presented to you in many ways. It could be within the context of your job, within the context of your relationship, with your creative force. All this is about, just generally speaking, giving you a choice as to what do you honor within yourself.
Well, let's move to the next card. That was a good animus lesson. Thank you. Look it up, guys. Anima and animus.
Yes.
Look it up. folks.
Psychological terms loved by people like you.
Yeah, right on. We love Jung. Yeah. Oh, he could be our man crush too, our second one.
Yes.
Jung.
Jung.
We love him. Carl Jung. Our other man crush, Michael Sarian and Carl Jung.
Yeah.
Okay, now we have in the third position.
The unexpected.
Oh, right. It's the world.
Wow, look at this reading.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, this is a good unexpected card.
Very good.
Because wow, suddenly you're like kind of thrust out into the universe.
Right.
It's like a quick birth.
A quick birth.
It's like a birth on the side of the road on the way to the hospital. That's what it reminds me of. I don't know why.
I love how your mind works, Trudy. I really do.
It's like, oh my gosh, we called the paramedics and it's too late.
It's too late.
You've already been reborn.
Maybe you think you're not ready.
Oh.
Maybe you'd rather like the choice here. You know, maybe you'd like to stay back here and keep creating and keep, to yourself.
Brother.
But instead, you're launched out into the world.
It reminds me of like one of those cannons that they used to use where they'd put a human being into the cannon, human cannon.
Great metaphor. Thank you, Trudy.
Boom! Out they go. And didn't you always wonder if that person really survived on the other end?
So maybe you get an appointment of some sort. Maybe you get a promotion. Maybe you, on a very mundane level, maybe you're put in a position where you are public. Extremely public,
right?
And you're not ready really to get on front and center stage.
It's basically gonna freak you out.
It's gonna freak you out. Yes.
Oh my gosh. Oh boy.
So anyway, but it's delightful because anytime that you're given the opportunity to be rebirthed, whether you're prepared for it or not, is a tremendous thing.
Well, the cool part about it is you're going to experience you're basically on a different planet, a different plane. You're in a different world. You find yourself amongst different people.
Yes.
You have new connections.
Right.
You fall in love with different people.
Right.
It's like a whole new world.
All kinds of choices are
Yes.
presented to you. That's probably what this is about.
Yeah.
So that suddenly you are presented with enormous amounts of choices to be made, and you have to decide from where are those choices going to be made. In your midst is an influence that may not be quite healthy. Let's just say that.
That's right. Could be.
Just healthy.
Okay, next card.
There you go.
Well, that's not a big surprise. Okay, at the end of the month, we have the Two of Swords. And I don't really blame any of our Taurians for landing on this card, to tell you the truth. The Two of Swords. And what are the swords? The swords are trouble, that's what I say. But she always says it's the intellect. So you're trying to make a choice, and you're trying to make a rational choice, which makes a lot of sense from the Taurian perspective.
Yes.
And, until you, I don't know, to me what this says is two opposing thoughts, and you're actually not able to make a move because you don't know which is the right move, okay? Because you're afraid. Yeah, and then we just said this could be the perfect father, this could be the perfect lover, the perfect boss.
Yes, seemingly the perfect individual in your midst whom you, in a sense, have a great deal of affection for, or at least a karmic tie to. And it becomes an issue for you to make a choice at the end of the month, but you're not willing to make that choice because of this either karmic attraction that you have for this individual, or because the individual has persuaded you of his good wishes for
his
you,
sincerity,
for you,
his perfection.
Yes.
And we were saying that this is the world, which is indicative of rebirth, which is indicative of reincarnation. And so now you know we believe in reincarnation over here at Virtual Tarot. Many lives.
Many lives, yes.
So we're just
thousands.
We're just wondering if this could have some connection with this is a person who has been in your karmic circle in the past, And which, you know, what is your decision this time around? Because if you see, we have the Two of Swords, and the card that comes after the Two of Swords is the Three of Swords, which is the card of heartbreak and divorce and separation, and perhaps you've gone through that with this individual before. You care greatly for this individual, so perhaps this month is about doing it different, making a choice. How will you do it this time around with this individual? Which choices will you make? Will you repeat? Will you reboot?
Yes, yes.
Will you take a new path? And that's what it looks like.
It does look that way to me. So you've got quite a important lessons to be learned in the month of July for you.
And consider this guy your teacher.
Yes.
The King of Cups inverted. I mean, he may not look like such a great character right now, but he is your teacher this month.
Yes. Yes. So that's how it is too in life, you know, that we encounter people and negative events that teach us more than if we had nothing but positive people around us.
Right,
you know?
Exactly.
So that's why it seems like there's lessons to be learned.
Great month, really.
But how exciting for you that you have the world in the unexpected, because you can expect now to have a tremendous flowering of who you are as well.
Right.
So
going to the next level.
Going to the next level.
The next plane of human existence. Which is
true.
Hopefully higher and not lower.
Yes. Yes.
But we have faith in you, Taurus. So if you'd like a reading and you'd like to know more about this reading and this guy and whoa, who is this karmic lover teacher who could be your boss? It could be, it doesn't have to be a lover.
No.
It could be a sibling even.
It could be anyone who has a position of authority around you, who's in a position of authority around you. They're just in that. But who is emotionally disjointed, let's just say, you know, a little bit off kilter.
Right. Yeah.
All right.
Come to our site, virtualtarot.wordpress.com. And we're going to tell you a little bit more in the next video how to get a reading. But in the meantime, we'd like to thank you for joining us. Thank you very much, Taurus.
Thank you so much for coming to our Oracle table for the month of July. And we'll see you in the month of August. Oh my. Bye-bye.
So let's talk a little bit about readings and how our audience can get a reading.
Yes, you just go to virtualtarot.wordpress.com, and we have a menu of readings there that you can peruse and see if maybe one of those is pertinent to your particular concern or problem. And then
it's very easy. Once you go to the site, first thing,
you pay for it.
You pay for it. So you'll see the donation buttons.
But there's all kinds of prices for it.
Yeah,
so,
yeah. We have lots of different
prices for it.
You pay for it, and then you send us your question to avatrudy@yahoo.com. We'll get right back to you. It pops up on our little cute little cell phones, and and then we create a reading for you.
Yes, and we create a reading for you, and then we do an audio file of it, meaning that we record it. And then we send that recording via your email back to you so that you can listen to it as many times as you'd like or you need to.
Okay, so we'll see you guys all next month in the month of...
Oh my God, is it August? Yes. The years have gone, if not more.
It's crazy, isn't it?
It's crazy.
But stay tuned. You never know what we might do.
That's right.
It's August.
It's August. All right, bye.
Have a great month.